Hello and welcome to the pen sitting tutorial. Wait, hold on, tutorial? If you know me, you know what I really think of tutorials, and you know why tutorials might be the one thing holding you back in pen sitting. Constantly watching tutorials is probably the worst thing you can do as a pen sitter. Personally, I did not watch any tutorials to break 100 pen sitting world records. I did not watch any tutorials of how to make world tournament material. And beyond the 4 fundamentals, I barely watched any tutorials at all. Now when I say tutorials, I'm talking about the videos where someone spoon feeds you the information on how to do a certain trick. In almost every viral pen sitting shorts with millions of views, there are tons and tons of comments asking for a tutorial. Why do you think they're asking for a tutorial? Because they want to do the trick? Yes, but that's not all. They want the fastest way, the easiest way, the non-effort way of being able to do it. They wish they could just instantly gain that skill, and that's why so many people never get beyond their first trick. Pen sitting is not meant to be easy. The massive skill wall required for pen sitting is probably why it's such a small hobby. Only a select few are willing to push through the struggles of grinding that new trick for hours on end. Only a small percentage of people are gonna pick up that pen on the 100th try after barely making any progress. I'll be honest, pen sitting is hard, especially when you're just starting out. But once you push through, once you finally land that trick you've been grinding for hours, days, weeks even, the satisfaction is immeasurable. That small moment of bliss is a large reason why we pen sitters keep spinning. After 100 tries, we finally land that trick, and after 100 new tricks, we finally make a combo. And after 100 combo attempts, we finally get a good recording of that combo. And after recording 100 different combos, we finally make a world tournament combo. Pen sitting is not supposed to be easy. I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna have those times of frustration when you just want to break your pen in half so badly and punch a toilet. You're gonna have those nights when you've been trying to land 3 consecutive spider spins for hours on end without a single break. It feels like you're just getting worse. It's 2 AM and you're so unbelievably tired you just want to go to sleep. But you told yourself every night, no matter what, you have to get 3 consecutive spider spins to let yourself go to bed. I get it, I've been there too, and it's not fun at all. It can feel like pointless torture at times, but when you do finally land that trick, when you do finally win that battle, break a world record, or just make something you're satisfied of, that feeling alone is more than enough to compensate for the constant struggle that is pen spinning. It doesn't always matter how motivated you are. Sometimes you need internal discipline to stop yourself from quitting. But this is why I love pen sitting. The constant struggle, dissatisfaction, trial by fire is what makes those successes worthwhile. If you want insane skills at anything, you're gonna have to put in the work to compensate. No one is born able to do a thumb around. It's a skill you have to train. Now, if you clicked on this video because you want to learn pen sitting, let's continue to the informational part. I will not spoon feed you, I will not coddle you, and I will not hold you in mediocrity, inculcating you to rely on tutorials never being able to improve. Blaming external sources, such as your hand genetics or the YouTuber that made the tutorial. Everything when it comes to your skills is your fault. Now that you understand this, let's move on to what pen sitting really is and how to start learning it. Pen sitting has 4 fundamental tricks. You can learn these in any order you want, but learn these first. Before anything else, the fundamentals are thumb around, charge, sonic, and fingerpass. The most important skill a pen sitter can have is the ability to copy any trick from slow motion video. You will learn this ability the more tricks you learn, but the earlier you learn this skill the better. So try it for these fundamentals. Go on and get a somewhat balanced pen or pen-shaped object and try these right now if you really want to learn them. Notice exactly where the fingers are, how it's being pushed, and the different finger positions. Pause the video however often you want to really copy the position if you don't understand it. This can be especially useful for the sonic. Here are the tricks again. Now I'm going to show some other common tricks that are not necessarily fundamentals, but are very easy. pause the video, slow down the video, and copy to the best of your ability. Know that it's normal to take a couple days to learn some of these tricks, and it takes some people even a couple weeks. Also, you may be wondering, how do I have a double-sided pen? This is actually called a pen modification, or pen mod for short. 99% of good pen spinners actually spin these pen mods, not normal pens. So if you want to continue in this hobby, you're going to need to get one of these. Then don't say, oh, but it's not as impressive without a normal pen. If you learn the tricks on the pen mod, you'll be able to do those tricks easier on a normal pen, but not vice versa. Sorry to break it to you, but you're basically stupid if you want to learn every trick on a normal pen, because you're only going to be wasting your time. But hey, I won't stop you if that's what you really want to do. In the description, I've left some of the most common beginner pen mods, so you can easily see which ones you can make. The one I'm going to be using in this video is the Buster CYL, which is basically an old version of Ivan. Now that you've hopefully tried to copy some of those, let's talk about modifiers. Modifiers in pen spinning are basically extra words that we can add before and after the trick to make it an entirely different trick. The most common beginner modification that you should know are reverse and inverse. Like the name suggests, reverse makes the trick play in reverse. You definitely need to learn the reverse variations of your fundamentals to progress through pen spinning, or else it will seriously hold you back at a later level. Here are the reverse variations of the fundamentals. Thumb around reverse, charge reverse, sonic reverse, finger pass reverse. Next, let's look at inverse, which is only really apparent in the sonic. Inverse means the trick is flipped along the vertical plane parallel to the hand. Anyway, this is the inverse sonic. It can be easier to learn with an added charge beforehand. And this is an inverse sonic reverse. If you want to find more modifiers, check out my pen spinning notation video where it has many more modifiers and explains how to use them. Also, if you want to find more tricks, check out my pen spinning tricks playlist. Once you've learned some tricks, it's time to link them together and create linkages and eventually your own combos. First, just choose a trick you already know how to do, and find what finger slot it ends in. Think of another trick you can do starting from that slot. Then do those tricks together without pausing in the middle and make it as smooth as possible. If you want to find more linkages to copy, check out some good pen spinning linkage playlists. Some good ones are Tiger's Simple Linkage series, which is basically common knowledge among almost every pen spinner as SLS. Also check out Nine's methodical approach to linkages, as it's a collection of very useful linkages for beginners. Also, you can check out my series called Spindy's Weekly Linkages, where there's a linkage posted every week. Some of them are very easy, and some of them are impossible. I'll leave a link to all of the linkage series in the description. After learning some linkages and making some of your own, you can join the communities. There are several pen spinning communities out there, the best one for improvement being the Discord servers. I'll also leave links to all of the most common Discord servers, so you can join them easily. You can also play these things called tack-ons in Discord servers, which are really good for improvement. You add a trick, and another spinner adds a trick, and the chain continues. It's basically a trick chain making combo, and the first person that cannot add any more tricks dies. This was almost the only thing I did when I was starting out, and my improvement skyrocketed during the time. If you don't want to join Discord servers, I get it. Discord can be pretty brain dead sometimes, and you can just copy combos from spinners you like and record them. Recording your spinning forces you to be more critical and improves your ability to spot mistakes and correct them. You should also try making your own combo at this time if you haven't already. A combo is normally an 8 to 20 long second combination of linkages that create a certain effect. Combo creation is the point when you're fully on your own. No more tutorials ever. You only copy hard material and create your own. This is when penciling gets fun. Don't worry if you only know a few tricks now and want to make a combo. If you really want to make a combo, you will make one. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of video, let me know and feel free to check out my other videos too. See you next time.